Oh! I did it. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. It's a big one on the snake. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cole and Jay, and thank you guys so much for tuning in. Jay and I are very excited for today's episode because today we have returned to some of our old stomping grounds. We have traveled to Northeast Arkansas. If you guys didn't know, we spent some time here while we were going to school at Arkansas State University. And while we were here, we discovered some pretty nice little fishing spots. They're top secret though. Can't tell you where they're at. It took us a lot of time to figure out where these spots were because in general, there's not a lot of good fishing spots up here in Northeast Arkansas. It's mainly just little bar ditches, little stupid ponds that don't have any fish in them. But this little ditch we're about to jump in is quite legendary. There's a ton of fish in here for some reason, and there's a ton of different species, and there's big ones. Like, we've caught some monster fish in this creek of all different types of species. So we're gonna target whatever. We're mainly targeting bass today. We've got some conventional bass gear with us, but along with that, we brought a sneaky surprise lure that we really want to catch fish with. Show them what it is, Jay.
Yes. If I catch fish with this, I will literally scream.
Yeah, she'll literally scream.
It's a snake!
Lately, y'all been seeing us catch a ton of snakes on the channel, so we decided we would try to catch a bass with a snake lure. So this ditch we're in has a ton of snakes. It's super grown up, so I'm sure there's a ton of snakes been swimming across the water. And bass are very opportunistic feeders. They'll eat anything, including small snakes. So this little guy is a diamondback rattlesnake imitator. We thought it would look most like a diamondback water snake because it has some of the similar patterns. So yeah, we think we can catch fish with it for sure.
But as you can tell, we are very excited for today's fishing mission. And if you guys think that we can catch a fish on this snake, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. But I'm so ready. You ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Let's get some big ones, guys. All right, guys, here we go. We are climbing down the ditch. Here's the body of water. It looks kind of murky right here, but right there is a little pipe going into the water, and that water is pumping out crystal clear water. So I think we're gonna have a good shot at catching a fish right there. Oh, 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 I fell. Oh, whoa, whoa. I almost slid into the creek. That probably wouldn't have been too bad. Okay, this is a mess. Don't scream. I'm in. Look at her, look at that. Oh, just slide down. There we go. Oh, did you get a wedgie?
Ow! I got a grass burn on my bum.
Hey, well, that's a good way to go. Now make ourselves a good trail to climb back out.
I guess it was.
We made it, folks. So like I said, this water right here is kind of murky. That's not what we want. This right here looks like it's gonna be cleaner, but we're gonna try to see if there's a fish hanging out right there underneath the falls. Jay has got her snake tied on. We were gonna throw on a bait casting gear, but we just decided to throw the thing on our spinning rod and just go to town with it. So this is gonna be epic.
I'm so excited.
Hopefully that thing flies through the air good. We've never thrown this bait before.
Hopefully it swims good.
Yeah, hopefully it swims good. Hopefully it's not a bust. All right, we're gonna get a first look at the action on the snake bait. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that tail kicking. I'm not sure if y'all can see, I'll have to get a little closer. Look at that, it looks just like a little snake. Oh, there's a fish under it. There's a fish under it. I'm not even kidding. There was a bass underneath it.
Was it a big? I didn't see it.
No, there was a bass underneath it.
Oh, that's a good sign.
Go back out there. You should have figure eighted that thing.
Sorry.
Wow. There was literally a bass chasing it. He wasn't a very big one. He was about the same size as the snake, honestly. Oh! Oh my God.
Okay, get back out there.
Oh my God, dude. There is a bass trying to eat that. Okay, so much for the test run. Okay, I'm just gonna watch this unfold. Throw it way up there. Throw it way up there. That's not too hard cast.
No.
That looks so deadly. Normally I'm not impressed with like gimmicky baits like this, but this is pretty cool. Literally first cast out there had a fish follow it in, and second cast had a fish bite it. I think it was the same fish though. It wasn't a very big one. Look at the action on that thing. We still haven't given y'all a good shot of the action, but holy smokes.
Here, try to get it.
Oh my god! Oh my god! She did it! Get him, Landon, grab him!
Oh shoot!
Woo!
Oh shoot!
Grab that fish.
Treble hooks.
Oh my gosh!
What?
We're trying to get action shots of this thing, and we've got a bass on the snake. Look at that. Diamondback rattlesnake and a bass. It's a spotted bass.
Wow! I'm speechless.
That's insane. Look at that. That snake got eaten by that spotted bass. And that snake's about the same length as the bass.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
Dude.
We've been screaming.
So cool.
We've been screaming a lot. So there's like some construction going on over here. Hopefully they don't come down and come run us off or something.
Oh, that was so exciting.
Dang. Okay, that bait is getting bit. And I was standing in the water right by. He ain't even scared of me.
No.
Okay, let's get him unhooked. That's the way to start the day off, Jay.
That is.
Been tossing a little bait around, got followed once, bit another time, and then bit just then, like 4 casts in a row.
It's about to get wild.
It's about to get
It's
wild.
gonna be so deadly.
That is so cool. Okay, let's send our buddy back.
Woo. See ya.
The only thing I'm mad about is we don't have 2 snake baits. She's got the snake bait. I've got just a wacky rig worm, which I know this is gonna work too, which could almost imitate a snake in its own right,
Yeah.
but that's nuts.
I don't know if it stands a chance against this though.
I don't know.
Let's see.
Toss it back out right here and see if another fish eats it.
Do you want me to go back down here?
Yeah, throw it down, throw it like parallel to the bank.
Oops, I didn't do it.
I'm just gonna sit here and watch the action. That's so nasty. I promise, guys, we're gonna give you guys a good clear look at this snake lure up close. The action, it is so nasty. I still haven't made a cast yet. I'm just freaking out about the snake. Oh, that was a little guy.
There's a little tiny fish.
I want to see a monster blow up. That fish you caught was like that was the type of blow up we're after today. Okay, I'm gonna make my first cast, my little wacky worm. Not nearly as cool as a snake, but I think it's gonna be deadly. Oh my god, I got smoked first cast and I missed him. Oh god, okay, put that back in there. That was a nice one. How'd I miss him? He's gonna eat it. There he is. There he is. There he is. That's a big one. It's a big one. It's a big one. Oh, he's not that big. He's just pulling hard. He's in that current. There we go, guys. I'm on the board. I'm on the board. Almost on the board. Oh my gosh, he's fighting so hard. Come here. Oh, it's a beautiful spot.
Wow. Woo!
Look at that. Caught on my own snake lure. That is a Sixth Sense Divine Shaky Worm. This is like one of my favorite baits to throw in these little small ditches, small creeks. So this spot is loaded with spotted bass just like this, and I've caught some of my biggest ever spots out of this creek. I mean, fish over 4 pounds. So if we can link up with one of those monsters today, that'd be epic, and I definitely wouldn't doubt one of those big fish to eat that snake. Great way to start.
Woo!
This hook stuck him really well too. There we go. That's that wacky hook from Sixth Sense. It's super sharp, super little light wire hook. Penetrates the fish's lips really well. Get this fish back in the water.
Woo!
You know the spots are mean.
1 to 1.
All the gear you see us use in today's video will be linked in the video description, so don't worry about that. We're gonna get back to fishing and hopefully catch some monsters. We knew it was supposed to rain today, but it's hitting us a little bit earlier than expected. Hopefully it'll just blow over though. Oh gosh. Oh, he missed it. Come back. Come back. He got it that time.
Oh gosh.
I think he's in some bushes. I got a big one. He's down in some bushes. Stay on, fish. I still got him. I still got him. He's out. He's out. He's out. It's a big one. It's a big one.
Oh my gosh.
It's a big one. It's a really big one.
Whoa!
It's a giant spot. It's a giant spot. Don't come off. 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 Oh my gosh, this is a good spot. This is what we came here for.
Woo! Get him! Woo! Yeah!
Yes! Look at that, he got my worm, but that's okay. Now that is the fighter that we were after. That is an amazing fish. Look how stocky this fish is. Now the fish out here are always just super fat, super healthy. There's a ton of bait fish out here. We're seeing some giant shad swim by us actually. And they eat the shad, they eat the frogs in the water, and apparently they eat the little snakes that swim around here too. I just gobbled it. I love this little wacky hook, guys. Just stuck him right in the corner of the mouth. Like right when he wasn't gonna come up. You saw him jump. Wasn't going anywhere. Got to love that, guys. Okay, let's get this fish back in the water. Let's keep going down the creek. We got a pretty long stretch of creek here in front of us, so hopefully we can catch some more of these big guys.
That is a beautiful fish.
Heck yeah.
Woo!
Right, I'm gonna make a lure change. I've been throwing that green pumpkin divine shaky worm on the wacky rig, but I'm gonna swap and throw this little clout worm, shiner color. We're seeing a bunch of little shiners, little minnows, little shad swimming around in the creek. So I think this is a better imitator of what's actually living in here. So we'll try this, and it'll go right on that wacky hook just the same way. It'll have a slightly different action. It'll have a little bit more shimmy to it. Just right there in the middle. Tasty. No way. That was first cast with the clout worm. It's not a big one. How about that? Swapped it up. This ain't a big guy. It's another small little spotted bass. But literally, that was the first cast after swapping over. Whew. Think we might have made a good choice. There's a snake. Oh gosh, guys, there's a huge snake right here. Diamondback water snake. Diamondback water snake. I think he's gone. Oh, that was a big snake. That was I heard something go in the water. I didn't know if it was a snake or a turtle, but that was a huge snake. We're matching the hatch. Actually, I think that Jay's snake lure is like a fifth of the size, or probably even smaller than that actual snake we just saw.
Okay, so the water got really deep, so we climbed up on the bank and we looked at our feet, and you guys are not gonna believe this, our feet are covered in leeches.
Yeah, this is pretty intense. It looks just like murky mud, but all of those little guys, that's not leaf or algae. Those are all tiny little baby leeches. They're like stuck to our chacos, and now they're like sucking our blood from our feet.
Oh.
So we gotta get these guys off. It's not gonna stop us from fishing, but we definitely don't want to have a bunch of leeches on us sucking our blood while we're trying to catch these bass on these snake lures. Here, Jay, I'll pick some of them leeches off.
Oh, thanks.
This is gross. Better if it was like just 2 or 3 big ones. But all these little tiny ones, it sucks.
Oh, my leg.
Ugh. Jay's got leeches.
You got leeches too.
I do. All right, that's pretty good. You can get the rest of them. Here's some of the leeches on me. Maybe because my feet are hairier, they're not eating my feet as much. Still unfortunate. We might have just like brushed up against a little tire or something that had some on them. Don't laugh at my hobo feet, guys. All right, let's keep going that way. Oh,
fish on.
that's a bass.
That's a bass.
That's a bass.
It's not a big bass, but it's a bass.
It's a nice. It ain't bad. Is that a bass?
I can't see.
It's a bass. Oh, he spit it.
What?
That was instant.
No.
Hey, finally got some more action on the snake bite though.
Dang it.
We got another set of falls down here, but it's super sketch trying to climb down here. All this concrete and grass and crap. So there's these little spikes that stick about this concrete too. Like they used to be a bridge here or something. They detonated it, and there's a bunch of spikes. And I actually one day stepped on a rusty spike and went all the way through the sole of my Chaco and about an inch into my foot. It's like the most painful thing I've ever experienced. And I don't want to do that again. So, gotta definitely watch your step right here. Hopefully it'll be worth it. If we catch a fish, it's worth it. Last time that time I got spiked, I didn't even get to fish, so it wasn't worth it. Whew. Okay. Jay, you good?
I think so.
Think you're good? I paved a little bit of a trail right there. There's still some holes you gotta kind of watch out for, but the falls look nice. Hopefully there's a fish down here. It's a butterfly.
Sketchy.
This is sketchy as crap. Look at this. These crags. Woo. Fish like the sketchy stuff though. I'm getting back in water with the leeches. Oh, here we go, guys. Look at this. So that is the type of rusty spike I was just talking about that I jammed up in my foot. Look how thick the gauge of wire is and how rusty. I mean, that's exactly what I shoved up in my foot, but something just like this went through the sole of my shoe and like that far up into my foot. I mean, I'm telling you, it was like the most painful thing I've ever experienced. Whew. Sketch. You gotta be careful when you're fishing these little ditches like this because you never know what's gonna be out here. We found washing machines, microwaves, mattresses, knives, all sorts of stuff out here. Snake. I've seen 3 snakes over here.
Oh, good one.
Big one,
Oh
giant.
my gosh.
Big one.
Oh my gosh, it's a good one.
She's hooked up. Hooked up on the snake. Hooked up on the snake. We just saw a snake. Oh, he's not huge.
He's ready.
Can't she do it? On the snake. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is amazing. He's bigger than the first one you caught.
Is he?
Yeah,
I think he's about the same size.
about the same size.
Maybe a little bit bigger.
Woo! Another nice little spotted bass on the snake. We've had to travel a good ways down here to get to where some more fish were at. And I'm not sure we didn't catch more upstream, but we might have just found some more fish.
Yeah. We are walking through some sketchy stuff though.
Yeah, we literally just saw 3 snakes go into the creek. But this creek is pretty infested with snakes, to be honest with you guys. Like I said, I don't know if we said this earlier, but I've never seen a cottonmouth in this creek, but just tons and tons of water snakes. Mm-hmm. Wow. Nice one. Another nice fat spotted bass. Sweet.
Sweet.
Snake bait doing work.
That was so awesome. It is so much fun catching fish on a snake, but I'm gonna let this guy go and hopefully I can get a bigger one.
Yeah. Get out of here, crazy. I do. I got a good one. Oh, keep him out of the grass. The stuff we're walking is nothing but grass right now, so we gotta keep him out of it. Woo, that might be the biggest one. Is that a largemouth? Yes, it's the first largemouth. Come here, buddy. Woo, there we go. Swap back to the wacky worm. We're fishing in about 2 feet of water and the grass comes up to where it's basically, I don't know, there's like 6 inches of clearance between the top of the water and the grass. So there we go, nice, fat, beautiful largemouth bass. I'm honestly not sure how much further we're gonna go down this way because it's really grassy.
I think it's about
dark
the storm.
clouds coming. We might just go a little bit further and we're marking the water pretty bad. The current's going downstream. We should be walking upstream, but either way, nice fish. Definitely proud of it. Let's send it back in the water. Look what I've got in my hands now, guys. Jay is letting me toss the snake around for a minute. We're gonna go like 50 more yards and then we're gonna climb out. So this last stretch, we're looking for one more good little hit on this thing. The grass is getting kind of intense. She's gonna throw the wacky worm around. If we can just catch more bass, I don't care what we catch it on, it'd be great. Hopefully it's on the snake. Hopefully it's like a 5-pound spot. This thing's kind of crazy to cast on the spinning rod. It's not super heavy, but it's just not very aerodynamic. Did you get it? You dirty dog. You got him?
Yeah.
He's running right at you. Jay's first cast with the wacky worm. Is that a big one? Is that a big one? What? Jay took my wacky worm. That was as soon as it hit the water.
Woo!
Look at that.
He broke the worm.
Oh, that's all right. It ain't broke too bad.
Crushed it.
Crushed it. All right, send it back. We gotta keep going. We're marking it up. Woo! You dirty dog. There he is. There he is. I did it. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big one. It's a big one on the snake. It's a big fish on the snake. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, just like my last cast. Come here, fish. Don't get off. Don't get off. Don't get off. Woo! Yes, look at that. That is what we came here for. Woo! We were just about to climb it. Jessica already just climbed up. There's a good spot right here. And I said, I gotta walk down here just a little bit further because it looks so good. I've got to catch fish on the snake. And I did it. That's the biggest bass of the day. Yes, 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 yes. On the diamondback rattlesnake, baby. Couldn't resist, and that dude just destroyed it. I've had so many fishes come up and just like peck at it and just not get it. And I think it's because I keep casting out and getting grass on the bait, and that's just messing it up. But that guy completely demolished the snake. Beautiful largemouth. We caught nice largemouth and spots today on the snake lure. That's incredible. Okay, let's get some fish back in the water, and then I gotta climb out of the creek, go see what Jay's up to. Whew, I'm gonna go right by the snake. Okay, we'll see you, buddy. Yes! Hey! Did you hear me screaming?
No.
You got out of the creek just a little too early, Jay.
How big of a fish was it?
Like 2.5 pounder.
Dang it! You dirty dog.
Well, I was gonna get out right here where I just climbed up, but I saw the bank right there. It looked nice, was deeper, and there wasn't very much grass.
One more cast.
And I made like 50 more. 51 more casts, and I got that one less fish.
I'm glad. It was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun catching a fish on the snake. I was feeling defeated because I was like, dang, I can't get a fish on it.
But now, as you can see, we're on the road. We're walking back to the car, and we got quite a ways to go. I think like 2 miles. Yeah,
probably close to 2 miles. We waited a lot larger of a stretch than we anticipated, but it's because there was a long stretch where we didn't even catch anything hardly.
I know.
That grass was just crazy. So we're gonna hike down the road back to the car. Maybe we'll get some hit. Maybe we can put a thumbs up action, get somebody to give us a ride to the car. But
we're in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, so that may not happen. But anyways, we're gonna hike to the car. We'll catch up with you guys once we get there, and we're gonna touch base again once more about this little rattlesnake lure here. Okay, so we're almost back to the car, and I've spotted a giant snake. I got him. Oh, it's a giant plain billy. It's a giant plain billy. Oh my gosh. I thought it was a diamondback because he's kind of shedding weird. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, disgusting.
Gross.
Here you go, guys. Take a gander at that massive plain belly water snake. Oh my gosh. We were walking over. We're almost back to the car. This little creek feeds into the creek we were fishing. And we've been seeing snakes all day. We haven't been able to get our hands on one. And we want you guys to think that we were lying about this place being infested with snakes and that the snake lure was a great imitator of the natural forage. But this snake, it would take a 15-pound bass to eat this guy.
Yeah,
this guy is
that one's
massive.
huge.
And I'm still not convinced that this is the snake I saw, because I swear I saw a snake going underneath that big rock. And as I was there, I saw this guy sunning. And he's about to shed. He's got his lens caps covered up, definitely fixing the shed. He's kind of weird. He's missing the tip of his tail, which is kind of awkward, but either way, look how fat that snake is. He may have eaten a bass. I think we did like the full food chain reversal thing. I think that we caught bass on a snake today, and I think that this snake probably ate some sort of fish, and it definitely could have been a bass. But anyways, I'm happy that we were able to catch a snake, and I'm happy that we're almost back to the car because we came out at just the right time. That storm that we were kind of alluding to earlier is just right over there. We're moments away from getting poured on. So I'm gonna release the snake back over here, and we're gonna get back to the car. All right, big guy. That was epic. He's gone. Awesome. Okay, so before I climb out of this little creek where we just found that snake, I've got this tunnel. Look at this tunnel. Looks nifty. What do you think about it, Jay? I'm gonna go through it and see if there's anything on the other side.
You're gonna go through it?
I'm gonna go through it. This is a huge tunnel. You don't find huge tunnels like this every day.
Hello!
But we're gonna go through it really quick because there might be a monster in there.
Okay.
It's a huge tunnel. This is strictly out of curiosity. I don't see no snakes in the tunnel. There might be a snake just over here on the other side, because we do have some water. Okay guys, let's see if there's a snake here. I bet there is. I bet there's a snake. There's snake skin. Holy crap. Is there a snake? How is there not a snake right here? No snake up there? I don't believe it. I don't buy it. I may not see the snake, but I guarantee there's a snake right here. Anyways, I'm getting out. Oh. Love me a good side adventure. Whew. All right, where's Jay? There's Jay, ready to go? Man, what an adventure that was. That
Yeah,
walk
that was
took
crazy.
Forever. I mean, we walked forever down the creek, and that was a long walk back, but that's okay because we had a phenomenal time out there catching some fish on
The snake.
Yeah, the little rattlesnake lure. That was so awesome. We kind of expected to catch a fish here just because it's a pretty good spot to fish, but we were not expecting like instant results like that. Like
Right.
Jay literally tossed it out there. I was trying to get like an action shot for you guys, and those bass were literally coming up out of the water trying to eat that thing.
And I honestly wasn't expecting it to look so realistic in the water.
Yeah, like the action on it was really good, like really good, like out of this world good. It was great.
Yeah.
The only issue we had, there was a long section of the creek where we have this grass growing. That grass normally isn't in here. I think that we've had a lot of sediments get into the water, and it's kind of messing up the stream bed ecology a little bit of this creek, which kind of sucks. I don't know if it's going to take over the whole creek or not, but there was a long stretch where there was a bunch of grass, and there was grass floating down, and it was just in our way, and it was catching the treble hooks every cast, and catching the hooks on my wacky rig too. So that kind of sucked. And we were kind of fishing to our own disadvantage. We were walking downstream. Whenever you're wade fishing, you should always walk upstream so that you're not spooking fish and not like disturbing the bottom and not letting mud and silt all start and blow down towards the fish. So we were continuously moving and covering a lot of water. So that was our bad. It was just kind of a situation we were walking downstream, but next time we fish here, we're definitely going to walk upstream like normal. But anyways, we had a great time out there fishing. Caught some awesome fish. Caught that last big one at the last second on the snake. I was so happy. You shouldn't hit me. You should give me high fives for that.
No, for real. That was awesome.
That was awesome. It was our first fish catch on a snake. Jay caught her first fish on the snake ever. And then on our way back, I caught my first Northeast Arkansas water snake of the year, and it was a giant plain-bellied water snake. Really cool. So overall, phenomenal day. Like we said, we'll link all of the gear we use in the video description for you guys to check out. All the 6th Sense plastics, the snake lure, the rods, reels, sunglasses, everything will be linked down in the video description for you guys to check out. But this we're going to end today's video. That storm is just right over there. And we're about to get dumped on pretty hardcore, and we got a long drive back home. So hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please give this video a like. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel and share this video with somebody else who you think needs to try out the snake lure and catch some bass on it, because
it's a lot of fun.
It definitely works.
We're calling Jay, and we'll see you on the next video.
Woo!